What's up guys, it's Kingpin. Today, I want to talk about what build am I going to play in the upcoming new league, 0.3. Last league, I played Whirling Slash, and it was great. You can disagree, but personally, I think it was the best speed farmer build of 0.2. And I'm going to play this build one more time. Honestly, I thought GGG was going to nerf this build. So, honestly, I was planning to play an auto bomber build. But after reading the patch notes, I realized I was wrong. GGG didn't nerf this build, and they actually buffed this build. Let's read the patch notes together. First of all, Whirling Slash now navigates path. Last league, we used to get stuck because of every single 0.1-inch rock on the way. But now it won't happen. Some people might think it's not a big deal, but I think it is. It'll not only make the build more enjoyable, but also allow us to farm noticeably faster. And the second thing I want to point out is that we get more accuracy rating throughout the game. Now we get double amount of accuracy rating per level. For example, at level 90, we'll get 270 more base accuracy rating. And we get one more accuracy rating per dexterity too. Last league, I had more than 1,000 dexterity. This league, I think I'm going to get to somewhere around 800. It's not like super huge, but still a big buff for sure. And the third thing I want to talk about is the Resolute Technique Keystone Passive skill. It now grants accuracy rating is double, which means we don't need to use Lycoside Shield anymore. We can now probably pick up Dance with Death Keystone Passive, or use other useful offhand gear and increase our DPS. With all these changes, I think my Whirling Slash build actually got buffed this league, and that's why I'm going to play it one more time. And now, we need to talk about what class am I going to play. You might be surprised. I'll play Mercenary with WitchHunter Ascendancy. A lot of people think it's C tier, D tier Ascendancy. And that might be true, but there's a reason why I chose this Ascendancy. I'll tell you now. Last league, we had Culmination Support Gem Glitch. It basically allowed us to have infinite DPS with very small investment. But GGG already fixed it a long time ago. So now we need to find a new method to increase our DPS, while still investing so much into attack speed. And I thought the answer was WitchHunter. First of all, WitchHunter has Pitiless node. It simply gives us Culling Strike. WitchHunter has another node that gives us Decimating Strike too. It randomly removes enemies' HP from 5% to 30%. And we have this node too. 10% chance for enemies to explode, dealing their maximum life as damage. Now do you see my vision? Hehe. With Myris Uxel Hood and this node, we'll have 125% increased Culling Strike threshold, which means normal monsters will get killed when their HP goes anywhere below 67.5%. For magic monsters, 45%. For rare monsters, 22.5%. This is my prototype pobb. We have 22,000 DPS, which is honestly pretty low, but not terribly low. With Culling Strike and Decimating Strike, it's honestly enough to one-shot normal monsters on the way. And when we do that, they'll sometimes explode, or even cause chain explosion, and it'll help us kill the rare monsters. While investing so much into attack speed, we have a problem that we have low DPS. But with this trick, that problem can be partially solved. I know, 10% is quite low, and often we won't be able to kill rare monsters with chain explosion. But you know what? Then we can just spend extra 1 to 2 seconds to kill it manually. Again, 22,000 DPS is pretty low, but it's not terribly low. And also, when we actually try it out in-game, in case if the gameplay is not smooth enough, we have another solution, this Scepter. This Scepter will allow us to always explode enemies. It gives us extra damage too. It'll make our gameplay pretty smooth. Yeah, if we equip Scepter, we need to give up 25% more skill speed. But you know what? It's still fast enough. 9 times per second. Which is, of course, worse than 11.3 times per second, but still not bad. Actually great. We will still be able to farm faster than any other build in the game. And also, WitchHunter has good starting point in passive tree. It has easy access to all our mandatory nodes. Plus, we can't see the full new passive tree yet. But if there are new useful passive skills, I have a feeling they'll probably be around this area. That's another reason why I chose WitchHunter Ascendancy. Also, WitchHunter's very strong for early game too. Alright, the video is done now. BTW, it's just a theory craft. I don't have a mercenary character in game, so I couldn't actually test it out. But I think it's probably going to turn out great. When we have access to new, unique item database and full passive tree, I'll upload a full guide video again. Also, if you want to ask anything, or if you want to share your ideas with me, please come to my Discord server. Link is in my bio. I'll also link it in the comment. Alright, THX for watching. Love everyone. Bye.